everyone, and welcome back. I'm Echo Shadow, and today we are talking about all of the legendaries that are going to be coming back in the new restricted format. This being what we think is going to be Reg G, and I'm going to break down what all the Pokemon that are going to be in, what I think, how good they will be. Some of the ones in this tier list are not going to actually be in, but they're in because this is the tier list I found. But we'll only be doing the ones that actually we know are going to be in. So, first, Mewtwo. D tier, not much usefulness. It's got good coverage. Besides that, not much. Lugia, I think it's going to be solid. Good user of Tailwind. I think it and typing's pretty good, I think, in the format. I think it'd be a bit good. Could definitely be interesting. But maybe C. I think I'm actually going to put C. Oh, I'm actually going to put... actually in the... I'm going to put C tier with Lugia. Kind of similar. It's got uses, but overall it's not the greatest. Kyogre. Excuse me. There is so much about Kyogre. It is insane. Insta S tier. Do I have to explain it? I will. It is broken. Don't even have to explain it. This thing's busted. It has great matchups to a lot of format. The only really problem it has is, say, Miraidon. Besides that, it's still very strong. Has great synergy with a lot of our Pokemon. Next, Groudon, also S tier. Sun, very powerful right now, especially with some of the Suns, such as Gouging Fire, Walking Wake, Raging Bolt, all those, Flutter Mane, all those love Sun. So Groudon, I may actually put Groudon above Kyogre just because of how good Sun's going to be. But next, Rayquaza. I'm going to put B tier. I think it's going to be an anti-meta pick just due to all the weather that there is going to be. I think it's going to just be like that kind of anti-meta pick that may steal a few results, but in a single restricted format or even double, I don't think it will do the best. But it could be a bit anti-meta. Dialga, it's okay. I think it could go C tier. I'm going to say towards top C tier. But compared to its Palkia, I think Palkia goes a bit higher just because of how consistently it can set Trick Room. Iron Bundle is a problem for it, especially with Miraidon. Next, Giratina, not great. It's going to go D tier, just both forms. Reshiram and Zekrom. Reshiram I actually think is going to be okay. It's got pretty good coverage, so I think I'm going to put it kind of along with the birds. It's kind of that weird one. Zekrom, I think it's just going to get outclassed by Miraidon, so there. Don't think near these Kirans, but Kyurem, Ice Dragon. Interesting typing. I could see it being interesting, but again, I think it's going to kind of be a C tier kind of middle of the pack. We'll skip these because we don't know if they're going to be in. May Legends EA will introduce them, but Solgaleo, Lunala. Solgaleo, I think it's going to be okay. Good typing. A bit weak to Groudon. Lunala, I actually think it's going to be a solid B tier. It's great, but the only problem is it just kind of struggles into some of like the Calorexes, especially. It doesn't do well into the Calorexes, but Terra could help it, so I'm actually, just because of Terra, I may boost into A tier. Kind of like it. I'm gonna boost Rayquaza into A tier as well. This is kind of where I'm at right now. I'm not sure about these. I actually don't think these are gonna be in. So Necrozma, I don't know, I think it's kind of a middle of the pack too. I'm actually gonna put a D tier. Zacian, I'm putting an S tier, not because I think it's going to be used a bit less, but it's just really strong, so I think it's just going to go there anyway. Zamazenta, I mean, it has usage, B, it's a bit above average. Eternatus, I'm actually going to put it high B tier. I actually think Poison Dragon is actually really good into the meta right now. I think it's good with Flutter Mane, so I think Eternatus actually is going to be a really sleeper pick that could be good. Do I have to mention, both Calorexes are going into Calyrex Riders are going into the S tier. They are broken. Both have great matchups to the rest of the format. Hyper Offense is going to be doing great. Calyrex, regular Calyrex, F tier. Not even going to explain that. These are just strict upgrades of their counterparts. So I'm going to put both high B tier, just because they're just upgrades in all around. Miraidon, I actually think it's going to go S tier. I think it's insanely powerful, especially with Electric Train boosting quite a few Pokemon that we're going to love that. So that's going to be great. I'm actually gonna move Zacian down a bit. Maybe even down to A tier just because it's nerf. Well, let's reevaluate Zacian. Gonna bring it down just because it only gets one boost, so if you switch it out, and it's a lot more susceptible to Intimidate now. Koraidon, it's not gonna do great. I actually think it's gonna go in. I'm just putting it in like mid C tier just because it's so weak to Flare Mane and a lot of our Pokemon that will take advantage of it. And then Terapagos, I don't see it being great. It's bulky, but besides that, I don't see it. I think I'm gonna put C tier. Then all the Pokemon that like we're not sure about, mainly these three is what I'm gonna rate. Xerneas, I'm gonna put an A tier. I think it's really good, especially with it. But just because I'm not sure, I would put it S. Oh, I'm just gonna put S tier if it does come to the game. Veltal, high B tier. Again, these two I'm not gonna go too deep because I don't know if they're game. This I just could see it drop an Iron Bundle very easily. That's where I'm gonna put it. So this is where I'm gonna put my rankings. I think that this is about where I'm gonna put all my legends. I think so. I'm gonna break down exactly why. So S tier really here is what I'm gonna say is like a staple, constantly good pick, gonna have really good results, and overall just be great. These are gonna be good Pokemon that may see some fluctuating results. Lunala could go A or B. B tier, good Pokemon that can be maybe a bit inconsistent, but still get results. Kind of the mid tier, but still good. C tier is the mid to bad tier, really rough. D tier just aren't doing it. And F just shouldn't be using. Overall, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.